Hello. How are you guys? I am live. We are live, and I am waiting for you guys to come on. I started a little bit early, 4 minutes early, just to wait for people to come on. I am here. Trying to adjust my camera here. Waiting for people to come on. This is Charities Bubble USA, your #1 channel. This is our regular live session where we talk about stuff. We talk about the US. And you ask me questions about life in the USA, and I let you, I try to answer them the best that I can. So I need you to type your name there and tell me where you are watching me from, and tell me who you are. And I am going to acknowledge you here in a little bit. I will acknowledge you here in a little bit. Type there, tell me where you're watching me from, and I will acknowledge you here in a little bit. I'm going to give it some time for people to come on. It's still a little bit early. It's 11:57 a.m. here in the US. And tell me what time it is, wherever you are. 6 people. Thank you for joining us. Give this video a thumbs up as you come on. And I need you guys to type there and tell me where you are watching me from. I see I see people have started coming on there. Guys, I really do appreciate you. We're going to give it a few more minutes. We'll give it 6 minutes because I started 4 minutes earlier. That way we can give people enough time to come on. And we are going to talk about questions that you have asked me. We are going to talk about anything about the US. I've seen so many questions here on my YouTube comments. I've also seen other questions on the WhatsApp group. And like I said, the WhatsApp group is gonna close soon. Actually, I was looking at it in the morning. It's only 14 people. So I am going to type the link there, and you guys can join. When it's closed, it's closed. Like I said, I need you guys to follow me on my Facebook page, Charities Bubble USA fan page, and there we can still communicate. It's almost I see at the time there is 7:58 p.m. 7:59 now. We only have 1 minute to noon here. It's in the afternoon, but it's very cold, guys. It's very, very, very cold. We are in the winter time, and just a few days to go to Christmas. We are just a few days to actually Christmas is next week. So it is a season for Thanksgiving. It is a season to be happy. So 11:59 a.m. Today is 18th of December, just a few days for this year to end. And I am live here on Charities Bubble USA, your #1 channel. Just giving people time to come on so that we can talk about issues. We talk about issues. We talk about US. We talk about the DV lottery. We talk about other types of visas that you can use to come to apply and come to the US. I also like to refer to the website whereby travel.state.gov, whereby we get all the information. It's good to get information from a source. That way you are able to guide people to do the right thing. So guys, 12 p.m. Here in the US, it's noon now. It is noon. And I believe some of you, wherever you're watching me for, it should be night time. It should be PM night time because like I tell you guys are ahead of us with 8 hours. 8 hours, 10 people. I see 10 people there. We have 4 more minutes. We're going to wait for people to come on. And then we are gonna go on and start with our session. So please give my video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys. And I've seen overwhelming support. I've really seen overwhelming support. You know, it just makes my heart merry when I just put in a video there and I see that people are watching. You know what I mean? Like it just makes me like, you know, it makes me when people watch what I'm putting in there, that means that I am relevant in a way. Like, you know, I'm relevant and whatever I'm saying is helping someone out there. My aim is to be able to help people. If you have won your DV lottery, you know how to fill out your paperwork, you know what to do, you know how to present yourself when you go for the interview. I'm waiting for the minutes to go. We have 3 more minutes to wait for people to come on, and then I am going to acknowledge people here in a little bit after 3 minutes. So like I said, when I put in a video there and I see that people are watching it, they are commenting, they're asking me questions, I see the relevance of what I am doing, because, and I've seen so many people commenting and giving me a lot of feedback, telling me that when earlier it was hard to know about all this information, you could not know what to do or where to go, but they feel that it's helpful. It's helpful because you know which website you can go to, you know when the DV lottery starts and when it ends, you know even about the photo, you know all that stuff. So I feel I feel good that I am able to help someone out there who watches my videos. So if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly subscribe. Charities Bubble USA. 12:02 p.m. Today is the 18th of December, and we have just a few days to Christmas. Christmas is gonna be next weekend. And then the year is gonna end at the other weekend, so we only have a few days, and we have each and every reason to thank God, even for being alive. You know, 14 people there. I see 14 people. We only have 1 more minute, and I'm going to start acknowledging people here today. I cannot see my computer very well, so the doctor said that I have to put on glasses. So it is still. Or 3 p.m. Here in the US, guys. This is Charities Papa USA, your number 1 channel, 18th of December, 2021. Guys, I see 12 people there, and I am going to start here in a few seconds. I'm looking at my watch there. 12:04, and I am going to start the show. That way I can acknowledge people. Yeah, I can acknowledge people there. 12:04 p.m., guys. So I hope that you guys are doing fine and you are doing well. I am doing fine myself here in the US. Like I told you, it's very cold. Actually, I just came from the store and it's just freezing out there. But we haven't gotten any snow, but it's really, really, really cold. So I've seen some people have started coming on. Red Musiomi, hi. Doing a great job watching from Kenya. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. Caroline Ziambo, hey Chacha, thank you for that, for joining me. Mary Njogona, hi Madam. Mary from Kenya, thank you for joining me this time. Caroline Juma watching from Saudi Arabia. Thank you for joining me there in the Middle East. Caroline Zambo from Zambia, it is 7:58 p.m. right now. It should be 8 p.m. on your time because it's already noon. Mary Mbugus, getting you loud and clear, watching from Kanairo. Thank you for joining me, Mary. Salubi, hi Charity, thank you for joining me. Jemima Nakesa, watching from Kenya, thank you for joining me. Mary Musuya, you see, you know when I have glasses right now, I don't feel like that because I can see clearly. I can see my computer clearly. I wasn't seeing very well, so my glasses are helping me here. Okay. Jamima Nakesa watching from Kenya. Mary Musuya, hello Charity, tuned in from Ruara. Happy holidays, Mary. Red Musiomi, 9 p.m. in Kenya. Susan Naro, hello from Naivasha. Janet Mando, hi Charity, been afternoon. So we normally do these sessions whereby you ask me questions, I answer the questions that are in the group, and I also ask the questions that are on the comment section of my YouTube channel, because I feel like it is good to reach out to people who are asking these questions so that they do not feel like they have been left out. Now, before that, I was talking about my WhatsApp group. It only has like 10 people, and then it's gonna fill out. Go to school, and I have 5 groups. People will feel like I am ignoring them. So what I decided to do is that I need you guys to follow me on Charities Babo USA fan page group on my Facebook. and you can message me there. If you message me there, I will see your message and I will answer it. Because you find that Facebook does not have a limitation. That's a fan page, it doesn't have a limitation. But I do not want to have like so many WhatsApp groups that I cannot manage. So guys, that's how we are going to go about it, and I'm gonna keep on talking about it all the time. So Grace Waidimo is saying, looking beautiful. I love short hair and glasses, upgrading, right? Oh, thank you for that. So there's someone here who was asking, hello, can all level people apply for DV lottery, and or you must be a degree holder? Now, this question, and it's a good question because this is a new person. When you are applying for the DV lottery, I always say that there is no requirement to apply for the DV lottery. Anybody can apply for the DV lottery. They do not ask for a requirement in the beginning. But after you have won your DV lottery, you will to have a high school certificate. You will be required to have a high school certificate, or you will be required to have 2 years minimum work experience of a job that qualifies, a job zone that qualifies. So anybody can apply, but like I said even in my previous videos, is that do not apply for the sake of it. First of all, go to o.net, look at the work that you are doing, you see if it qualifies, because I say that the job that qualifies is job zone 4, and it must have an SVP of 7 on 8. It must have that. So when you look at that, then you can do the application, because if you did not go to high school, then you will have something else to prove, because those are the things that they look at. Because they have written even in their instructions, if you do not have a high school certificate, then you must produce 2 years minimum experience. So that is very, very, very important for you. Abdullah J254. So he was asking about that, whatever. Okay. Is it possible you be sending us a link of the WhatsApp group earlier so that we just click on it directly to find you live? Now, if you go to my previous video, I think I have put in the link there. I am using the YouTube website right now, and this YouTube website sometimes is hard for me to share, and I do not want to get lost. So what I will do is that I will try and type it in before the end of the show. I'll try and copy and paste it somewhere, and then I can put it there. I think I can do that with my phone, and then you can see it over there. I'll do that here in a little bit so that you can see. And I said it's only 13 people, and it's gonna be full. Sarah Miranda has come on at last. Thank you for joining me. So Janet, I'll do that here in a little bit on my phone. Now, so I've talked about that. So very, very important. But right now, we are not thinking about the DV lottery. Right now, what we are thinking about is maybe other types of visas. That is what we are trying to look at. Because like I said, when the DV lottery was over, then we had to reach there and then wait and see who is going to win next year. When the people win next year, and then we are going to go from there. Of course, like I said, for the people who are doing the DV 2022, who are processing it right now, like I said, there was this announcement that you are not going to be sending your documents. So that's a good thing. You just need to fill out your DS-260, wait for your second notification letter, and then after that, you are going to wait until you go for your interview. And then from there, they will tell you what they require. And remember, the documents that you're taking there, it doesn't matter even if you are going for which appointment. It might not be. So Grace Wadimo, thank you for that. You have shared the link for the WhatsApp. So thank you for doing that. So if you're going for any other type of visa, always remember that you have to take original documents. They have to be original. If they are not original, then your visa might be delayed, or maybe you might be denied the visa. But you find that, like I say, the DV lottery is a little bit different, because even if you don't have all those documents, maybe you left some, they might give you some time to go and gather those documents and bring them. So it's always important for you, whatever, because they give you very nice guidelines there. They tell you this is what you are supposed to bring. This is what you're supposed to bring. So read whatever instructions that they are giving you. And then after that, then you can take whatever they are asking for. And then there's this one who is asking, John Rurango. Hello, my friend. Now, I just got a question to ask now. On green card related to marriage, is it done in the same period with the other green card? So this one, John was asking me on the YouTube comments. So this one, I say that it doesn't matter whether you're married. If you're married, you apply as married. If you're single, you apply as single. So that season that we do apply for the DV lottery is when we do that. So it doesn't matter, guys. And if you're new here, when we start doing the DV lottery, it's going to be towards the end of next year. you find that, like I said, and when I came here, is that I said, if you have a family, always remember to include your family when you're doing your DV. Do not leave them behind. Do not leave them behind, even if you have a family of 10, whatever, do not leave them behind. I talked about stepchildren. I talked about adopted children. So for this question, John, you have, it's the same season. So it depends on your status. Are you married? You say you're married. Are you divorced? You say you're divorced. Are you separated? You say you're separated. Are you, whatever you are, whatever you are, whatever state that you are in, that is what you talk about. Okay. Let me see if there is another one. Okay. Most people are asking here to join the link, and I don't know. Sometimes I put in the link there, and then people are still asking. I'm like, do they even read the comments? It's very good to do to read the comment section, because when you read the comment section, Now there's another person here who was asking me, Charities Baba, you say that may you kindly favor me to get a cheaper visa for admission. I don't know. So I want to make it clear, and like I've received a lot of feedback from people when I do my shows, and then people call me, they're like, I need you to get me a job. I need you to do what? Now, myself personally, if I told you that I would get a job, job, I would be lying to you. I would be lying, and I don't want to be lie or to people. So what I normally do, I guide you on where to go. I guide you on where to go. For example, I said that if you want to apply for job, if you go to indeed.com, you can apply any job, whatever you are in any country. That's an international website. Go type indeed.com, and then you apply the job. You type the job that you want, and then you type the place that you are looking for a job. Like there was this video that I talked about, the Au Pair program. That program I was talking about, I was saying like that is for 16 to 26 years old, and you do the application. And for that one, I have given the website. But let's assume like you have a degree in IT, or maybe you have an engineering degree or whatever. And you specifically for someone here in the US to go and look for a job for you, that one is hard. Because I told you guys that here in the US, you have to be self-reliant to do your own stuff. So normally what happens, if I give you that website, indeed.com, go there and apply for a job, and then wait for the response. Wait for the response. Because if I told you that I am going to look for a job, nobody can get you a job here in the US like directly. Like unless there's a place that I know that they're hiring, and then I can send you the link, and then you can do the application. That is how it works. But if someone calls you and they say that, can you get me a job? That one is hard, because you find that everybody, like here in the US, when you are applying for a job, you do it by yourself. Even when you go to that website, you find that you will upload your CV, your resume. When you apply your resume, you upload your resume, you'll give them your email, and they will contact you by email to tell you the requirements that they need. So that is how it is done. That is how it's done. Maybe someone can apply for you on that website, of which for me, I normally prefer someone to apply for themselves, because there is information that you need to give out that only you yourself know. For example, you have to say, this is where I went to school. I worked from this duration to this duration. I worked from this other duration to this other duration. So you have to be able to tell all that information and write that in your CV. Of course, there is most jobs, when you're doing the application, they will ask for a referral. A referral is someone who knows you very well, and they are not your family member. So you have to be able to give out that. So when you go to that website and do it, and what I do here is that I want to teach you guys to be able to do stuff for yourselves. That narrative, when we are in Africa, we have to wait for someone maybe who looks like they are a little bit learned, or maybe they have a whatever somewhere, that they are the ones who are helping us. Now that one doesn't happen here. Here, when you want to do something, you do it for yourself. You go online, you do the application. Even when you come to live here in the US, guys, when you come here to live in the US, you will be doing your stuff. You will not be relying on other people. Because even right now, let's assume that you have been hired, you have gotten a job. When you're hired here in the US, normally what happens is that you will do a little bit of paperwork, and then they will give you a website. A website for that company. They will tell you, go to that website, you fill out all your information, fill out your bank information, you fill out everything about you, whatever your social and all that kind, you fill out your tax papers there on that website. So you are doing it yourself. After you do for yourself, then you submit. And then the human resources is going to look and see whether you have submitted. That's how it's done. And that is why when I come here, guys, I tell you guys, when I tell you go to that website and do the application, I'm teaching you the American way, because that is the American way. The American way, you do it for yourself. Nobody does it for you. Even like, for example, it's my son. I tell you guys that I have an older son. He's in college. So my son, if he wants something, I normally don't do it for him. He has to do it for himself. And you know, it's something like, you know, the way even parents, when you have older kids, you're relying on them to do stuff for you. Normally you find that if you have American kids and you bring them here and you want them to do stuff for you, most of the time they will tell you, can I show you how to do it so that you can do it for yourself next time? Because that is the system here. So when I tell you, when I give you a website there, you go there and look at that website and fill out what is required. And that is how it's done here in the US, because you don't want to come here and be stranded. You want to come here and be self-reliant. You be self-reliant and be able to do it. Because even the way the system is made, it is made individually. For example, like I tell you guys, when you come to live here in the US, you have a social. You have your own social, your husband has their own social, and your kids, everybody has their own social. So that is you individually. That is your own individual stuff. So for example, if you did something wrong, and this is just an example that I'm saying, let's assume that you did something wrong, and then when you did something wrong, you're married or whatever, you find that that follows you alone. It doesn't affect anybody else. It doesn't affect anybody else. So guys, when I tell you to go to that website, because I normally on my comment section, the first comment, and I always pin that comment, is that I like to put the website. If you see me talking about it, I've received more than even the profession that I am doing. I'm a nurse. I am in nursing, but I can tell you that maybe this website, you can go and do the application and you get a job. Okay, now there's this other one saying, sister, should I fill children's passport number in DS260? Answer, please. Yes. And they are trying to fill out their stuff. So here, if you have, after you win, you have to get everybody a passport. And after you get everybody a passport, that passport number should be filled out there. And another thing that you need to know, I told you guys about COVID. I told you guys about COVID. You find that you must be vaccinated when you're coming here. It doesn't matter. When you get the DV lottery, one of the requirements of the medical is vaccination. You must be vaccinated. And then another thing is that maybe you are going to book a plane to come to the US. When you're going to book a plane to come to the US, you have to have a COVID test that is not less than 72 hours old. And that test is normally they